Why is customary international humanitarian law important for armed conflicts? Breaking news in the world of international relations. The question on many minds today is, why is customary international humanitarian law important for armed conflicts? As conflicts continue to erupt globally, understanding the rules that protect civilians is more relevant than ever. Let's discuss the key aspects of this vital legal framework. Customary international humanitarian law plays a significant role in regulating armed conflicts. It sets standards that protect civilians and limit the effects of war. This law is based on the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict. These principles are essential for maintaining humanitarian values during times of war. One of the core principles is the protection of civilians. This means that non-combatants cannot be targeted, and there is an obligation to distinguish between military targets and civilian populations. This principle is vital in reducing civilian casualties and preventing unnecessary suffering during conflicts. Additionally, customary international humanitarian law restricts the use of certain weapons and tactics. For example, it prohibits weapons that cause indiscriminate harm or long-term damage to the environment. This helps to prevent unnecessary destruction and suffering during conflicts. Accountability is another important aspect of this law. States and parties involved in armed conflicts must comply with its provisions. This includes investigating and prosecuting violations of international humanitarian law. Ensuring accountability helps maintain respect for human life and dignity, even in conflict situations. What makes this law even more impactful is its universal application. Customary international humanitarian law applies to all parties in a conflict, regardless of whether a state has ratified specific treaties. This ensures that everyone is bound by the same rules, providing a common framework for humanitarian action and protection. Moreover, by establishing clear rules for the conduct of war, this law contributes to stability and peace-building efforts. It helps prevent the escalation of conflicts and supports the transition from conflict to peace. This includes standards for the treatment of prisoners and the protection of cultural property. In recent weeks, as various conflicts have escalated, the importance of customary international humanitarian law has been highlighted. Understanding these laws is essential for anyone interested in global peace and security. As we witness ongoing conflicts, the need for these protections has never been clearer.